Hey everyone, welcome to the second stream of the day, where today we are playing They Are Billions again. Continuing on where I left off last night, I couldn't just let it be. We played Thousand Arms earlier, only for like 2 hours, just over 2 hours, and after losing to a boss and realizing how much grinding I'd have to do, I went ahead and ended the stream and figured I'd do the grinding off camera. Today we're getting back into They Are Billions, where we left off in the last match. We just got done defeating all of the harpies and doing some research runs. In the last one, we made it all the way over to here, to artillery transport and ingot transport and iron technology. So now, building takes 10% less longer to build. We have an extra 300 gold every 24 hours, and now every train grants us a wasp. So, in today's mission, we have a bit of a choice. I'm thinking of doing the Villa of Terror, because it's still a level 3 difficulty. Because either the Wasteland of the Giants, which is max difficulty of 5, a Noxious Swamp at 4, the Resistance at 4, or the Villa of Terror at 3. And I think I'm just going to do the Villa of Terror. And once we're done with that, we're going to start doing the 4 difficulties. I want to get all the 3s out the way. Speaking of, how is everyone today? Okay, so we have a Village of Doom right here, but it looks like it's blocked off right through here by tree. But there's an opening here and an opening here. How big of an area do I have for building?
Roger that.
Let's start by getting our houses down. So listen to that music. And we have a smorgasbord for food and for something. We have a smorgasbord of food and hunting right here. So let's start clearing out this villa area.
What? You order, you pay.
Wow. They're pretty damn generous on this clearing. However, as not to aggravate these things, I'm gonna have to use archers, I think, to push forward for a little bit, just so I don't end up using soldiers and accidentally aggroing half the village. Don't think that'll go so well. Raining in game and in the real world right now.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
And with that, we have our first delivery, which means our first wasp. Alright, first things first, we're gonna want food and wood. So starting off, 10, 9, 9, 10, 11. Do 10 there. Get food placed right. Not right there. We're gonna place food. Ah, it's inaccessible, really? 15, 16, 17. I can get 17 food right there. This right there is just so I can get that. I think you're just closed off. But now that we have that train, we also have a wasp that I can sit down just like right over here and hold a corner of my village. And now, as I push, I can put wasp along the outside, and the village should be able to defend itself without me needing to do anything.
Oh, here we go.
You're going to want to keep pushing that way, please.
What? Okay. This better be good.
Attention. Building completed.
I need to see
Attention.
just how close I can get to the villages. Is that a harpy I see? Oh, those are harpies. I definitely need to be careful or I'm going to be overrun real quick. I'm not seeing any stone, which does end up being a problem. I didn't realize I was right on top of harpies either, so I'm going to really need to rush a soldier center and get that on moving. Let's get some power up as well.
Attention. Building completed.
You. Yes. This better be good. What?
Dang, I've got a lot of clearing to do. I need to push back to some choke points. Y'all, I'm not liking being that close, but I'm going to put another wasp on this corner the moment I get a chance.
The train has arrived at the station.
And you're now going to hold this corner. And I just need 4 more stone. Oh, right there. There's my stone. Okay. I was wondering where the stone was going to be.
You again. Great.
Oh shit, I've also got waves. I forgot about that. There's the oil and there's the wall right there. Okay.
A new task.
You keep pushing that way, please. Y'all will be going better and real quick, won't you? $13, $14. Let's get 14 wood. 9 wood. There's no point in squandering such an amazing wood start. Okay, then on the next train, I'm gonna put another set of wasps, like right here, to protect this town. Because they're gonna start moving forward soon. I am rather worried
The station. Attention.
that we're gonna start attracting harpy attention soon. And I need something to shoot at these harpies. Right there.
Attention. Building completed.
There we go. That should give some overlap. Yeah. And now this should clear itself. Anything would have come this way. Nothing's going to come from here. It's going to have to come through here. So this will handle those. And I should have enough for... Oh, I need workers. Oh, of course I do. And I'm already out of food again. Damn. I need to get that soldier center and a wood workshop. I need to get that on going. I'm already maxed out on wood, so I will need a... Most definitely going to need a marketplace.
Attention. Building completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Keep it clearing. Wow, you go right up to the stone. Holy crap, that's nice. Let's push you over this way. And that's another wasp for me. But first things first, soldier center. Or plop you down right over here. Get me a clearing party going. Wait, why did my food drop to -2? What?
Attention. Building completed.
No idea. $16 and 15. You cannot turn that down. I gotta get farms going though.
This better be good.
Start clearing that way. You start pushing up here, then clearing this way.
What?
You get clearing that way. We gotta get this moving because I need to find some decent. I think these might make some decent chokes for the first wave. But I'm trying to find a choke on this side for the wave.
Building completed. Attention.
You are gonna pay me
Building
for this, right?
completed.
Not to mention, it'd be nice to send some more of these units that way. There we go. Now, what do I need for a wood workshop? 10 workers. Okay. So more houses. And that's another wasp. At least I know for a fact that as I go, I can protect my base with nothing but turrets.
My bow and arrows are ready. You again.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, let's go ahead and start working towards this choke point.
Completed.
And once again, that's it on food. Can't push forward without more housing.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? My bow and arrows are ready. A new task.
You go over here. You
Gotcha.
are pushing this way. Work with her on clearing.
Building completed.
There we go. Aggressive expansion is never such a bad idea. Well, aggressive clearing is never a bad idea. Alrighty. Alright, there's the iron I want. So I have stone and I have iron. Now I just need workers. Hurry up, train.
The train has arrived at the station.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Now that we have a wood workshop, let's put you on the non-arable land up here. I'm hoping that's not too close to here to make noise, so that'll be bad. God, there's so many. I'm gonna need a soldier ball to clear that. Welcome, Myru. Welcome back awake.
And arrows are ready. This better be good. Okay.
Hey, y'all go join your sisters in clearing over here, please.
Oh, more warriors. A new task.
You come back from the depths of water. It was hot on the third side. I gotcha. For us, it just started. It was thunderstorming and raining pretty damn bad earlier, and it started to clear up. So I decided to stream. This stream was supposed to be a significant amount earlier, but you know. Okay, let's push towards this choke over here. I have a feeling it's important that we grab this as soon as possible, and I'm going to start working this over here. I'm going to need more food. It's always a balancing act in this game. Are you done yet?
The train has arrived at the station.
You
Other units
Building.
go over here, please. I need this cleared so I can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Building
Roger
complete.
that. Faster than my bow.
And we'll claim that. That leaves me with one more worker, which I'm gonna put right here. It shouldn't let me get all of this stone. What do you mean by you were back from the depths of the water? Welcome, zombie fellow. We're playing a zombie game, so you're both zombie, but what do you mean you're in the depths of water? I know not for which you mean. Okay, so it's like we're developing a choke right here. I haven't unlocked the Titans yet. I instead went to where I get free turrets every single time a train arrives.
What? You again.
Get 17 food just right there, holy crap. Titans are an actual thing in this game. Yeah, it's an actual thing, man. Research farms so I can get working on food.
This better be good.
Alright, so this will be my choke point right here for this side. Let's start using all that excess wood that I have. That was stupid of me. Let's hope that doing this doesn't alert zombies, because destroying walls is rather noisy. And with them being harpies on the other side, I'm immediately worried. And I'm gonna place... There we go. And we now have them up and running. Ah, I wish I had a pool. Like, not a joke, I miss having a pool. Whenever I was growing up, I would spend all of my time in a pool if I could. I would not be nearly as out of shape as I am now if I just had a pool. I adored it growing up. My grandmother's house had a pool, and oh, it was so much fun.
You again. Okay. This better be good.
Attention. Building completed.
You're gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, I can now build farms.
Train has arrived at the
They just take 4 energy and I'm out of energy, so I'm gonna have to dedicate a windmill to making that so I can build more buildings. Right now it's all about getting your base economy up so that you can handle a wave.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Yeah, my grandmother had her own pool, and now that I'm older, the town I'm in doesn't have a public pool. And even though I live near the ocean, I have... Ooh. Even though I live near the ocean, I haven't been to the ocean
building completed.
in years, like more than 15 years, so...
Our soldiers are in trouble.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Let's pull back before we pull too many,
What?
which we're starting to do.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
pull back some, please.
Roger that.
I want a farm. I need a farm. 64 food, just like that.
The train has arrived at the station.
Wow. I am kind of envious of you, because I have nothing like that.
What? Okay. Gotcha. Great.
Attention.
You are
Building
gonna pay me
complete.
for this, right?
How far off is this? Like, where is the end of this wall?
Okay. But it's gonna cost you double.
There we go. Okay, research me ballistas, and then I want markets, and I want snipers, then I want cottage, and then I want stone workshop. The only thing I'm not envious of is no internet for a week.
Attention. Building completed.
What? Great.
Oh, sweet. So there's a choke point all the way up here then. My only issue is if there's a choke point here, it makes me wonder, just like if there's a choke point up here, will there be waves coming through this entire village of Doom?
Station.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yeah.
Okay, now I have that population in. I can start focusing on moving out and building things, so and let's start doing that. And I'm gonna need more energy.
Danger.
Let's put you down right here. It bit off more than they could chew again. They should be able to clear them pretty easily though. Yeah, these ones can easily clear. Once they all go veteran, this will be easy.
Attention. Technology research finished.
A new task.
Attention.
Great.
Okay, let's pull back.
Completed.
Gotcha. Are you sure?
Attention.
Okay, there we go. So I want to grab this choke here and bring it across if I can find another one right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to. Like, right up here is the village. Like, we are sitting right on top of it. I don't know how they expect us to do this without pulling attention. Get me that market so my food goes further.
The train has arrived at the station.
And we've pretty much captured a damn good defensible area. And you keep pushing forward. I want to see if this connects up here, or is this a one-way area. If it's a one-way area, clearing it just got a heck of a lot better.
What?
Units under attack.
Ooh, runners.
You are gonna
Yep,
pay me for this,
runners.
Building completed.
What? Okay.
Attention. Building completed. Our trouble.
Y'all fall back again. One of you, go stand over here, please.
Our forces are in danger.
Just be careful how much you can bite people. Try not to pull too many. Like 3 at once with only 2 of you.
Are you sure?
Okay. So you said the cruise is in January, going to like the Bahamas or something?
Attention. Technology research finished.
Let's start pumping out soldiers.
Oh, here we go again. Yeah.
The train has arrived at the station.
Yeah, research cottages.
Reporting for duty.
I need more workers. And that I'm now out of food. So that cannot wait until I get that market and it actually becomes useful.
Let me put an arrow in his head.
Alrighty, so this is where I want to build a wall. Gotta trump it up a little bit.
Attention. Building completed. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, this will close that entire area. That works fine with me. And they should all start turning veteran now, which is awesome.
For duty.
What do you want now?
Y'all start pushing forward again.
Attention. Technology research finished.
And cottages are now done. Research sniper.
The train has arrived at the station.
Oh, I need at least 200 colonists. You're joking. Oh then.
Reporting for duty.
I also need more food, so another farm it is.
A new task. Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Of course they are. They're probably gonna die too.
Reporting for duty.
There we go. That defensive wall is up.
What do you want now?
Start clearing over to your friends. Oh god.
Are you sure?
Yeah, ignore them and kite them over here, please.
Attention. Building completed.
What? Got
These two have done an amazing clear job. It's amazing.
Forces are in danger.
There's a dragon. I'll be back. What? I'm assuming that's code for you gotta take a dump.
Attention. Technology research finished.
You are gonna pay me for this.
98. One more kill and you go veteran. Same with you. There you go. Now you just need one more kill. And you're now on the defensive.
Oh,
I might call my choke right here instead. Even though I want to push forward, I'm worried about upsetting the harpies over here. There we go. And with that, Just need a few more houses. On the next train, that should be enough to hold this. There we go. And you should be able to hold that. Hey, Ragnar Darkwood, thank you for the follow. Why does your name sound familiar? Ragnar Darkwood. Why do I know? Oh, you're the one who plays Apex with Strange and Amy, aren't you? Forgive me for my like, I know your name and I was like, why do I know you? Thank you for the follow, man. Okay, y'all. Let's hurry up on this, please. I do not want to get caught on this wave and not have my defenses up. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 walls here. Ah. And then wait on the wood tick up. I need that marketplace. I so desperately need that marketplace, but thank you for the follow, man. How are y'all doing over here?
Yes.
Oh, with the mini wave. Everybody pull back.
Okay.
Skirt. Done. Go stand over here as like backup.
You're paying for this, right?
Yeah, a couple times zoning watching this right now. Just got done with that. Space engineers. It's been a really long time. Like, I really didn't get into space engineers and I got into Empyrean. But Space Engineer has a very similar feel. I just don't know why I couldn't get into it. Wave handle. Did I pull anything with... I pulled a harpy with all the noise. Shit. Oh no. Oh, I did not want to pull harpies today. I really did not want to pull a harpy today. And this is gonna snowball like crazy too, because once you pull one harpy, they all start coming in. And that's my housing block built. Come on, harpies, be benevolent today. Don't rip me a new one. A couple of times. And yeah, if they are billions is a good one to just zone out on, because you sometimes have to spend 2 or 3 hours on a map. But the only problem with zoning out on they are billions is, well, it has this weird tendency to catch up with you. Like whenever you're not paying attention, it just comes for you. Did that harpy just stop coming for me and all? That's it? I mean, I'm not complaining, less harpy to deal with. Hurry up and build so I can build more. I also need energy, so...
Attention.
Gotcha. Oh, you watch it to get in the zone, to zone in. I gotcha. I thought you meant like zoning out. Like you just kind of use it to drift away. Sorry, my bad. I was like, I don't know how you do that in a game like this, but you're doing better than me at it. Okay, let's get our food and energy taken care of.
Attention. Technology research finished. Attention. Building complete.
What? Oh, because these weren't done building in time. Oh, keep it building, please. Let's get this population cracking.
Attention. Building completed.
No, the attacks focus on the edges of the map. There's areas where they can rush in. And I have to find choke points and predict where these attacks are going to come from. And the goal of this mission It is to reach a population of 2,000, resist all swarms of infected, destroy all the villages of doom, and destroy every infected on the map. And I mean, I have to wipe out this entire thing, and each one of these spit out hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands of zombies whenever they get perturbed. And then you have harpies here, which they literally jump over your walls and attack your buildings and units directly. Walls do nothing to stop them. And it's also interdone with chubbies who have a large amount of health and actually do a decent amount of damage. So I have to use I have to use archers who are silent killers. If I was using normal soldiers, I would have already alerted the entire town and I'd be in trouble. These are going to be an issue though, because they create noise, which alert harpies and draw them into me. However, I should have an attack coming soon. Alright, all my veterans are still doing good. There should be a train soon too. I need it to hurry up so that I can get more defensive units. I need to put down a ballista right here to protect this gate, and I can't.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Alright, I need to put down a stone workshop. I need energy and workers. And I'm completely out of workers. Come on.
The train has arrived at the station.
Thank you, 22 workers. Okay, get me another energy, another windmill, please. And for safety's sake, I'm going to put down another ballista right there. It won't hurt to get my iron ongoing either, so I'm going to put one right here. Nightbot's coming for you, man. Nightbot's coming. As long as this wave doesn't come through this village, I should still be safe. I'm gonna...
Infected are near the colony.
Okay, they're coming from the north.
They are approaching from the north.
That's never good. Hopefully they mean this north over here and not this north.
Attention. Building completed.
I cannot believe how efficient these archers are. They should not be this good at clearing. Okay, I got 2 hours. Ignore the rest of them. Get over to your walls, please. Blonk. And I want y'all to move back from the wall so you don't end up accidentally causing noise. Oh god, which way is it coming? Is it coming through the town? You could be kidding me. I can't survive an attack with all of that chasing me. Not this early on. No. It's heading left. Okay, it's coming down this path. Good.
What do you want now?
And there's a little mini walker wave to go with it. I'm going to attract attention though, so that's not good. Sell off this oil, I don't need it yet. And sell off the iron, I don't need it yet. Purchase wood. And upgrade. Purchase wood. Upgrade. Sell stone, purchase wood, upgrade. There we go. And with the next train, I should have a decent supply of people. We're gonna see how the noise from this horde is gonna affect these. I'm hoping not too much.
Attention. Building completed.
This is a really slow moving wave. Like, I'm used to runners and harpies, not walkers. Why am I getting hit by a wave of walkers? There's the runners. Yep, we're aggroing harpies. You see them running in from the village? Okay, so they're also going to come this way, and I am so not ready for that. Okay. Get me these up, please. Ooh, they're going to get me through that first gate. Okay, but they didn't make it through the second one, so repair. And drop that gate back down. There we go. Alright, I'm out of food again, so I need to drop another farm. Once I get the resources up. Did the harpies already get killed over here? Nice. That's all I need to know.
Attention. Building completed.
Whew. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. It was nowhere near what I was expecting, so that's good. Oh, I'm out of energy again. Go figure. And once I get energy up and more food, I can finish off these. That should give me enough to start getting more clearing done.
Building completed.
Okay.
Building complete.
Archer ball.
Better be good. Are you sure?
Start moving this way. We know what's over here. Oh god. No, 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 no. We activated it.
The walls are under attack.
I don't know how we activated it, but we activated that village.
Great.
Oh, there were a test wave coming from the edges. That's what's going on.
The train has arrived at the station.
But they caused a village to activate, which means that we're in some trouble. Yeah, because there's a harpy. Y'all, target strongest, please.
You again. Yes.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Damn. Y'all determined to give me a hard time, aren't you? Okay.
Building completed.
So now we should have more workers. Get me more soldiers, please.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I need that ball because they're going to create noise, which is going to pull.
Units under attack.
Oh my god.
What? Roger that.
Pull back, pull back, pull back. You're going to be needed behind the walls. Soldiers, you're going to be needed behind the walls as well. Get over here.
Reporting for duty.
Like, not a joke, we just pulled half that village and I don't know why.
The train has arrived at the station.
Thank you, turrets. Here come the chubbies. Get in the tower, please. Alright, and there's the noisemakers now. Alright, we may have just gone ahead and started to pull everything that's idle. That's never good, but who knows? Maybe with the noise we can drain the village down to clear it a little bit quicker. And I'm just wasting my resources just sitting here, so... Get me this recycled. Get me a ballista in. And then... Get me another quarry for stone. Oof. How much are you bringing in? 4? Yeah, get out of here. Don't want you. That is what we wanted. And get me a quarry. I've already got a quarry over here. Good. Get me another farm down then, so I can start building houses. And then get me power for a stone workshop. Let's sell off the wood and the iron. I mean the stone and the iron. There we go, that should get me the energy I need. Now let it tack up, and there we go.
Reporting for duty. Attention. Commander? Building completed. The train has arrived at the station. Is everything okay? Attention. Building completed.
You again. Okay.
Let's keep clearing.
Attention. Building completed.
I can't just... Damn, we have a whole walker wave coming this way. What the hell? Alright.
Reporting for duty.
That's 5 more soldiers in production.
Guide me to the infected.
Alright, now I just need to tick over to 1,000 gold and 40 stone, which we should have by the next train. Sweet! There's the gold. One stone short, really?
What? Are you sure?
Reporting for duty. The train has arrived at the station.
This still leaves me very uncomfortable how it's doing this. Because that makes so much noise to defend. Noise is everything on these maps. Okay. Give me the stone workshop, please.
Our soldiers are in trouble. Reporting for duty.
And I can get some shock towers and these walls can just pretty much hold themselves. Alright.
Our forces are in danger.
Harpies. Yep, it was a harpy. Only thing that could actually get that archer ball is a harpy. And I guess I should have seen that coming, I know, but come on, keep pushing. I think this whole area here can be gathered and cleared, which would mean I can just push up to right here and claim this whole area as well.
Attention. Building completed.
Great idea. No, I'm just
Attention.
kidding.
Building complete.
I hate you, sassy snipers, sassy archers, whatever. Next wave incoming.
The train has arrived at the station.
You four. Get in here.
Attention. Building completed.
Yes, tell me.
Look, more oil for our incinerator dudes. Lucifers, that's what they're called. Alright. Seriously, do y'all ever end? Holy crap.
Yeah.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, research me wasp. Add to that, I want power plants and then shocking towers. Then I'll have defenses for days. Oh, here comes the next wave. I think they're coming from the houses themselves.
The train has arrived at the station.
And 5 more soldiers prepare for clearing. Oh shit, y'all are getting hit too.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh yeah, so up north has to combine with these houses over there. I gotcha. Keep clearing, Archer Ball. Keep clearing.
Attention. Building completed.
Y'all can do it.
Attention. Building completed.
Archers are not useless. Prove it to them. Get me that power plant so I have energy for shocking towers. I also... What? Really? There's no energy in just like a one little square area? Really?
What do you want now?
Okay, and so here's the edge of the map. So this area does have to be closed off if I want to resist a wave. Okay. How many days do I have? 83. That's I got plenty of time too. I didn't think it'd be that long of a mission. Holy crap.
Arrived at the station.
I shouldn't complain, but
Building completed.
oh god. And that's cleared. Alright, stone walls are starting to look a necessity here.
Attention. Technology research finished.
And amount of wood.
Reporting for duty.
I get the shocking tower, then we'll get stone walls, then we'll get stone houses, then we'll get the foundry. We're gonna have to do this one by one here.
What? Yes.
All right.
Attention. Building completed.
You order, you pay.
Attention.
Reporting
Building
for duty.
completed.
You call that a plan? Faster than my bow.
Hey, look, a chubby. Let's get you off of here before you cause issues.
Station.
All right. Now let's clear down this way too. I'm hoping this is the only exit that needs to be closed, because just closing here to here and I've got it. I can hold that whole wall no problem with 2 shocking towers.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Good, shocking towers are done. Research the walls for me. And get me a power plant online for the energy, because I'm going to need it with me just dropping houses left and right. Damn. I'm out of something. Really? There's just a tiny little gap in energy right there. That is a little bit aggravating, to say the least.
You again.
Shit, so I had to close this and this and this to hold that. That makes it a little bit more difficult to hold this, to be honest with you.
Attention. Building completed. The train has
Is
arrived
everything
at the
okay?
station.
So 4, 8, 12,
Completed.
16,
Attention.
20,
Completed.
5. I want to reach about 30 soldiers. I want to reach about 30 soldiers and have them do the clearing. Alright, so you are going away. And you are going in its place. And you are going away. And you are going in its place. These shocking towers can hold these walls.
Orders? On your orders. Reporting for duty.
I need another some. I need a few more up here.
So tired. Last night was amazing. Gotcha. Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Attention. Building
Reporting
completed.
for duty.
Okay, but it's gonna cost you double. Gotcha.
Attention. Building completed.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
And cleared.
Train has arrived at the station.
And we now have veteran soldiers forming.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, Archer Bunch. Start working your way up here, please. Sorry, I didn't expect the little mini screams as I ran by. Okay, now I need stone.
Reporting for duty.
Once I make it back up to 30 stone, I can put down more.
Just tell me what to do.
Yeah, what I want y'all to do is hurry up so I can send out a soldier ball to start clearing. Alright, that'll put me at 30 soldiers.
Let's go.
Hope that's enough. Look at that. Ah, so easy. Let's fall back. That's probably coming from the thing again.
Reporting for duty.
Are you sure?
Ah, shit, the death of that, archer just called down some hell. Whew.
You call that a plan?
Let's start pushing forward here. It's not a bad idea to try and capture this stone to increase our speed on that.
For duty.
There we go.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, more orders.
Reporting for duty.
And let's see, I think right about here would be good to stop at the stone push. And after the next wave, we'll push up even more for a, yeah. Also, let's keep pushing this up to stone, please.
At the station. Attention. Building.
Because I need to be able to hold a wall during the next wave.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Harpies. Nope, a horde.
Building
Reporting for duty.
Ooh, that one archer barely got away from it.
Roger that.
They're gonna go for these, but that's fine, let them. The breaking's gonna call down some enemies, though.
The colony is under attack.
Tell me. All the way.
After the next wave, I plan to start clearing. Hello, Jackster. Welcome back in.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, let's start repairs. That breaking should have caused some harpies my way, but I don't think it did, which is weird. Ah, sweet. Well, welcome to your friend then. Why won't you turn on? Oh, there's a zombie over there. Go clear it, please. What's up, Frostbite?
I hope you're not wasting my time.
And if I am wasting your time, what you gonna do about it?
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Start clearing.
The train has arrived at the station.
What's up? Any infected around?
Okay, let's put a shocking tower. And I don't have enough stone or wood. Okay. You've made your point. Let me free, I have 12. There we go. A defensive wall of turrets is in place.
Here we go again.
Keep that on moving. Use some of that excess iron to get these in place. Thank you. Welcome on in, Frostbite. I'm glad to have one of Jax's friends in. Sorry if I'm a little bit distracted. I'm trying to figure out how to properly defend against this wave before it rips me apart. Because I'm waiting on there to be a wave to rush through here and bring all of this upon me. Okay. Y'all can fall back over here for a moment. What do I need for Wari? Alright, I can get 3 from you. Ooh. I don't have enough, that's why. I need more wood. And y'all are gonna eat them. Yep, there we go. But that's gonna cause these harpies to rush me, isn't it? Y'all, target strongest, please. Okay. Let's prepare. The wave should be here in 2 days. After this infusion from the train, I'll send out more soldiers.
Attention. Building completed.
Hey, another veteran. Sweet.
Defenses are being attacked.
Of course they are. They're always being attacked. Where have you been, announcer? Thank you. My defenses seem to be holding. You. Thank you. And now this entire side is stone. That's good. You're good? You're good. And wave is in 26, 24, 23, 22. 22 hours. I just had literally do basic kindergarten math in my head. What, I mean, out loud. What is wrong with me? Okay. Let's get our population up even more because we have to reach 2,000. So I need 10,000 with stone, with wood huts alone. Not 10,000, 1,000. More food would probably be useful too.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
And here comes another wave. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. How are we doing? I'm not doing as great as I would like. Get all these upgraded for me, please. And get these turned to stone.
Attention. Building completed.
That's all I gotta say.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, I want to know where the wave is coming from already. Please tell me. I need to know if it's coming from over here or up there, because that decides where I'm putting my troops. As long as it's not coming from here, I don't care. I should know any moment now.
Reporting for duty.
And that should keep my food up, so another power plant is not a bad idea.
Infected are on their way.
From the north. Okay, y'all,
Approaching from the north.
get over here.
All of them.
They're gonna make a lot of noise.
Reporting for duty.
Train, drop off your goods, please. It isn't even here yet, and they're already attacking.
Building completed.
Come on, hurry up and build. Okay, soldiers, let's get into these, please. Not you, not you. No archers, please.
At your service.
Just soldiers.
Tell me.
Archers, you're just in the way. Soldiers, get in. I really gotta start doing better with that.
On orders. Do you need me? On your
Press me all up against the wall. It should be here momentarily. Okay, how are we doing on wooden defenses? Have I replaced them all? I really need a shock tower up here, if I'm honest. You. I know there's another one in there. Just can't click it. Damn it. You know what? You go down. You get killed. You get put in. And then you get rebuilt. There we go. That should handle the wave as it crashes, at least.
commander? Tell me.
The moment I can get this up and going, I need to. Because these things are going to get overwhelmed really quickly with this wave. Come on. Oh, build quicker. There's the front of the wave. The first 3 walkers in it. The runner should be on the screen any second now. There they are. Oh, did they get split off? It don't matter, it's handling it. Get in, get in, get in. And shock tower is now erasing. Heck yeah. Oh, you gotta love the shock towers. Hey, and a harpy got stuck in the group. Good. Means that they can easily get killed. Oh, there's a spitter in there. That ain't good. I didn't even know spitters were in here yet because I hadn't done spitter area yet. Ooh. Ooh. I am so glad that was a smaller wave. Alright. Let's get on rebuilding. Oh, and we pulled some from the cities. Okay. Okay, back on soldier spam, please.
The train has arrived at the station.
Okay, where's your outer edge? Right here. There we go. And we're going to keep our population on ticking. Alright, so now that we've held that... Damn. Y'all are just determined, aren't you? We're going to start clearing now.
Attention. Building completed.
Orders, sir.
Building completed.
Need me? All
Hopefully my automated defenses are now good enough to hold my home base while I start moving out to clear. Okay, let's do this. I really want to close this off right here though, and like close this up to here and close off those edges and defend it, and then move up to here so I can take this stone, but
reporting for duty. Commander? On your orders.
The train has arrived at the station.
and my mini clearing army is ready.
Break through.
They can try all they want, they're not going to. Call me arrogant if you want.
Reporting for duty. Any orders?
Alright, units, begin the push.
For the humans!
Where are y'all going? Get over here. We're going that way.
Perfect. Here.
Oh, okay.
Reporting for duty.
I'm seeing what you're putting down.
Just guide me to the infected. Just tell me what to do. Commander? Great ideas, sir.
Our forces are in danger.
And we have 40 soldiers. 40 soldiers to clear this entire village. We're gonna have to push, but we're gonna have to push carefully. Okay, and while we're on it, we have to keep up with our buildings. We have to keep the cities ongoing. I'm out of energy again.
Orders, sir.
The train has arrived at the station.
Reporting for duty.
And this noise should start pulling the cities for me.
Just guide
I
me.
want all of you to attack highest level.
For the humans!
This right here would actually make a decent choke right here, here, and here. I'd lose all of this, but in return, less resources spent. And let's see how this noise, this clearing ball affects these towns. Yeah, the noise is starting to draw.
All right.
Keep pushing.
That will be easy.
Just so I can see what's over here.
Understood.
Ooh, what's this way?
All right. Reporting for duty.
Oh, it's just a loop-de-loop, okay.
Let's go.
Alright, Villages of Doom, start sending them out. Just start spitting them out at me. That's it? Just one spurt? You have to try harder than that, my friends.
Just tell me what to do. Come on, boarding for duty.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Do you need me?
Yeah, come join your friends over here. Alrighty.
Reporting for duty.
And out of wood again. Okay. Population's almost, I mean, it's just over halfway.
Tell me,
Begin the march forward.
Commander?
You join your friends some more. And here they go. They're starting to spit out a bunch of people. And here come the harpies too.
Attention.
Melt them. Whew. Get up there. You too. Get up there. And just leaving them here, they should start. Oh my god. Oh, please tell me you can kill them fast enough.
Orders, sir.
It's like an unending stream of them. Holy crap. I think we pulled the vast majority of the harpies though. Yeah, there's almost no harpies left. This just got a lot more doable.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, get over here, please. And more houses, please. And the forward march begins into their infected territory. And we've drained most of the buildings too, which is even better. And here comes the little tiny wave.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Come on, clear them, please. I'm gonna need more food, aren't I? Darn it. Yep, gonna need more food. Farms, your presence are requested. I was hoping not to have to build a single more farm this run. But we saw how that went. And here comes another harpy, which she isn't gonna last very long. He should be better in another kill or two. Yep, there we go. And him in like 2 or 3 more kills. They're still coming. We've almost pushed up far enough to start killing a house.
Reporting for duty.
Wow. It's sad when you can just take your eyes off of it and know they're gonna live.
At your service.
Just kind of
That will be
push all the way through, please. I'm not even gonna stop you or pay attention. I got more important things to do. Like focusing on the fact that I have almost no energy and
reporting for duty.
I've got to get this population on popping. This is such a beautiful sight. Just watching hordes melt. You can't beat it.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Understood.
That poor zombie. He's like, wait, please come back. I have one job and it's to bite you. Please come back. I'm sorry, it's just adorable. Oh. We're actually had someone get bit. Holy crap. But he's just like, okay, I have just come from the edge of the map. I hear that there's a city in this place. Today I will make a name for myself. I will bite a human. I will do it. And then the human just runs right past him and gives no shits. Do you ever just feel bad for him sometimes? We literally put a line in the sand and said, we march forward and you do not come any closer. Yoink. I almost feel bad for this swarm. They just aren't going to make it. Okay. We're up to 944 out of 2,000 populace. Really? We can fix that. I also need to build a few more wooden houses once I get some more food.
For the colony!
Attention. Building completed.
Well, only the newest ones are not yet veterans, and they will be soon enough. It's a golden army just marching through. I see a few of them walking by, but I don't care. I mean, and these guys are trying to run away, and I'm not gonna let them. I will hunt them down. I will get them. Like, just look at the map. I mean, if you don't, you don't. I mean, sometimes you just aren't able to. It happens. Give me the food. Thank you. Like, they're maxing out my resources so quickly.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Ready and waiting. Of course, my commander.
Ah, I gotcha. Well, do what you're gonna do with it. I mean, take your time and learn it first. That way you can use it proper. And then you'll just kind of like, you know, you'll impress. I've got him on cleanup duty. Go on, shoot the little house. Good boy. There, it's a bunch of food. There should be no more complaints about food from my people as they upgrade their buildings. I should hope. I've been wrong before. I just literally cut a swath through the middle of this town. Are you kidding me? Okay, everyone, you're on chase mode. Have fun. Pretty much. Plus I don't know why my bedroom is hot as hell. Yeah, it's hot here too. Like, my bedroom is sitting at around 84 right now. In the middle of the day, it can reach into the 90s in my bedroom, so I get you. I get you on that 100%. And now I need electricity. Electricity, electricity. Oh god, I did not just start singing that, did I?
Building completed.
And more energy.
Building completed.
At your service.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
I mean, if they wouldn't split off, they'd be fine. Oh, it was a spitter. I keep forgetting there are little mini spitters around. Hey, look at this, look at this.
Attention. Building completed.
Spitter, I don't know why you're even on these maps.
Are in danger.
Because this isn't a swamp map, and I haven't even done the map that you're supposed to be on, so... Look at that. We have now cleared out this area, and I can expand outwards here, too. Sweet.
The train has arrived at the station.
The dragon has come and gone. I'm taking it that's code for you. You had to take a dump, man. Yep, now to start pushing up in my chokes, because why not? Might as well capture it all and...
Soldiers are in trouble.
Well, have they tried not being in trouble? That's my question to you. Did they, announcer sir? Did they? Look at all that gold. And look at all them chickens.
They are trying to break through. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
And we've now cleared the north entirely. Are you kidding? Me and... So he did have to take a dump. I knew it. I need no such thing. I am as cultured as you get. Like a thing of yogurt.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I'm gonna push up to here and call it. So I could technically push all the way up to right here and call it right through there. And then go all the way down here and close off these exits, and I would have the entire map sealed off. What do you think? Should I try doing a land grab and get the entire damn map? Don't think I won't. I will grab this entire map. My soldiers are set to chase mode, so they're just gonna keep going and chasing it as soon as they spawn. Do it.
Attention. Building completed.
Alrighty then, let's capture this whole map. Let's do it. There'll be a dragon in my Discord server soon. As long as it's an actual dragon and not you in the toilet, I don't care. I'll take it. I'm sorry, man. I'll stop teasing you on that now. I can't help it.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
So can I get some wood, please? Thank you. Thank you. And I can grab this, and then just grab up here, and I've grabbed it all. It is literally the only thing left is to reach population of 2,000 and resist all swarms.
Attention. Building completed.
No, farting is the holy blue flame. You must always respect the holy blue flame. And just so you know, Art, that comes from Thousand Arms, one of the very first episodes.
Building completed.
You have to, you're on a date with Sodinia, and she goes, "Would you pass gas in front of me?" And you go, "They would be of the bluest flame," or something like that. They would be like blue flame, and it stuck. All of us read it and just died. We couldn't help ourselves, and it stuck. It's now, if you ever go to my Discord and you see one of the emotes and it's a blue flame, that's what it is. Uh-oh, we must have a new enemy on the map. They're running towards them.
Completed.
Yeah, there's a tiny little horde coming in. They're coming to clear it out. And this one's going north to clear that one out. Gotcha. That works for me. Keep them cleared, please.
Attention. Building completed.
I gotcha.
Attention.
Sometimes, though, you gotta force yourself up. Get up and get moving.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
That side closed off, and to make things better,
Attention. Building completed.
and our population is most definitely popping off. Wait, where did all my units go? Oh, hey y'all.
Okay. Great.
Thank you, and you can also sell all the oil. Buy me wood, buy me stone, sell off that dang oil. I can actually sell off the metal too, now that I think about it. And build me a new power plant right there. Thank you. Well, at least you have the day off tomorrow. I do not. I have to work. I need to be in bed soon, actually, but I wanted to stream this first.
What's up? Any infected around? Okay.
And we now have closed off the southern end of the map. Now I'm just gonna finish capturing the northern end once I get energy. I'll hit another feeling to work tomorrow. I mean, that'd be a, that is, as soon as Monday is over, I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday, so yeah, I get that Monday feeling. It's kind of like, oh, hell yeah, we are done. You, get me a shocking tower, a shocking tower. I have stone just sitting around, right?
Yes, tell me. But be quick. You call that a plan? Yeah.
A shocking tower. A shocking tower.
What? Roger that. Yeah.
And now let's continue pushing forward. And see, I have to be at the airport at 6 p.m. Who does this? No, sadly, I see Monday Madness. Only look forward to Friday. This is, man, I work Saturday. I usually work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I just happen to have this Saturday off. So for me, and the thing is, my weeks start on Wednesday and end on Tuesday. Because my work's first day is Wednesday. So for me, a Wednesday is Monday, though I'm off on Monday. So I guess Thursday is Monday. And Fridays are Mondays.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's keep this moving forward, please. And we're going to bring you down in here. And bring you nowhere. Gonna matter wood again.
This better be good. I hope you're not wasting my time.
And we're out of food again. But we now have arable farmlands, so 50 right there.
What?
Building completed.
Gotcha.
Look at that, free energy.
Attention. Building
Yeah.
completed.
52. And we're almost to the edge of the map. Heck yeah. I cannot believe we cleared the whole map and we still have, how long? Till day 83? Press F so no tears leak. I can't, man. It hurts. I'm crying. No, I'm joking. You know, also, just a heads up. I'm thinking of getting Sunset Overdrive, and I want to know if y'all would like to see me play that on stream, or if I'm just going to play this by myself, because Sunset Overdrive looks amazing, and I never had the chance to buy it, because I never had the console for it, but now that it's on Steam, oh, I want to give it a shot so bad. I love Insomniac games. Like, to me, their introduction was, Ratchet and Clank, and I loved Ratchet and Clank. Like, I have all of their games except for the newest ones. No, Sunset. Have you never seen... Everybody, hold on. No, Sunset Overdrive is now on Steam, man. Here. For those of you who don't know what Sunset Overdrive is... There you go. Play it. Look at it. Watch it. It's done by Insomniac Games. It is amazing. Sorry. I'm getting too excited. I'll calm down now. I'm not trying to call anyone out.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Our horde of infected are on their way. They are approaching from the south. Attention. Building completed.
Yep, you're gonna die. I'm fine with that. I'll lose all these, but I can just rebuild them. All troops are off of chase mode. Please fall back behind the wall.
Commander? For the colony! Let's get them!
They are trying to break into the building.
We'll finish. And the thing is, we don't even have to worry about expansion anymore, really. Hold on. I've heard of this actually. Do you guys know Ratchet and Clank? Yes, I know Ratchet and Clank. I'm not sure if I would afford a game that was the next. It stopped being an Xbox One exclusive after Microsoft talked to Insomniac, and Insomniac in the beginning wanted it to not be an Xbox exclusive. But Microsoft was trying to push the Xbox One, and in the end, Microsoft had backed off from that point of view. Now they're more on the cross-platform view, where if you buy it on Xbox, you should be able to play it on PC, and vice versa, and they're trying to push that and push more towards streaming architecture as well. Yeah, you can buy it on Steam and it works on Steam, and we're putting more and more games over that way, where if you buy it on one, it doesn't on the other. What do you mean they caved in? Microsoft didn't. So yeah, it's something I want to play, and it's something I'm thinking of doing on stream. I don't know if it has multiplayer. I think it's just single player, but I still want to play it.
The colony is under attack. Our colony is succumbing to the infection.
And I'm out of energy again, really? And here comes the horde, which is just gonna get wiped out, so.
Into the buildings. The walls are under attack.
Not for long they won't be, don't worry.
Our buildings are being attacked. Attention. Building completed. The colony is under attack. Our defenses are being attacked.
Actually, you might break through. I wasn't paying attention to that.
They are trying to break into the building.
This is doing a good job in holding them back, but oops. The wave's almost over.
Our buildings are being attacked.
And we've won. And we cleared all them out. That was easy enough. Alrighty.
Is under attack.
And we can just start repairing everything. Not really. I mean, even if they had taken down that one defense, I had this fallback wall and this entire... Like, I no longer delete defenses if I have a choice. There's no point in it. It's just gonna get me killed. Okay, all units. All units. Clearing mode on. Get to work.
The train has arrived at the station.
Yeah, I learned, man. I most definitely learned. I wouldn't go that long without learning. Are you kidding? Yes, Jaxter. I will eventually. I mean, in the end, I still have to get through all the other swaths of game I still haven't finished from all these other things. Like, once I get done with this, I still have to play Oxygen Not Included. I've got to finish up Thousand Arms. I still have to finish up Eternal Sonata and Star Ocean 3. And I'm trying to get back into the swing of streaming daily, even if it's only for a few hours at night. But it takes time, man. Especially with the fact that 3 of the games that I'm playing are JRPGs, and if you've never played a JRPG, they don't end in a couple of hours. They end in a couple of lifetimes. They take forever. And I'll work towards it.
Attention. Building completed.
Haha. There we go. And this is back up and running, which means now I can keep pushing this way.
The train has arrived at the station.
Come on. I need that population.
Attention. Building completed.
I'm gonna need more wood. 8, 8, 5. We'll go with the 8 here. The 12 here. I mean, I love a good JRPG. I love 100-hour gameplays. I know that people look at me sometimes and I say that, oh, how long is that game? Between 100, but if you do a quick mode, 50 hours, maybe 60 if you rush it. And if you decide to complete it 100% and all the story and extra content,
Attention.
around 100 to 120. What the hell? What the hell kind of idiot plays 100 hours in one game? I don't know who plays 100 hours in Fortnite or PUBG or Apex. Who plays thousands of hours in Minecraft or in something else? You know what I mean? I love a good long game. It makes me feel like I got my money's worth. Like, if anybody who wants to play a good game simply plays a game for hundreds of hours, and I am one of them.
The train has arrived at the station.
There are some out there, man.
Building completed.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying there are people out there who throw a fit over that kind of time, and I'm like, but that's not a lot of time. I have blown, like, in my earlier years when I was playing Mabinogi and I was doing a bunch of MMOs, I was blowing literal thousands of hours a year in that game. According to, let me see, Myra, if I'm not mistaken, from the Nexon launcher, last time I checked it, I have, between both accounts, like, I'm just looking at how long the game was active, I've blown just over 7,900 hours over the course of 5 years in just Mabinogi. And I know I've spent longer than that because of Steam, the Steam version, the Nexon version, and the version before the Nexon version. I have blown a lifetime in that game. I understand entirely. That and Maple Story. I get you, man. Trust me, I'm not dissing anyone who spends a large amount of time in a game. I understand. I am one of you.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building
You mean the Gen 20 Korean files, right? Not the Chinese?
completed.
Because Mabinogi hit some setbacks in China due to its view of attacking governments and stuff like that. It's apparently it's heavily edited in comparison to the Korean version, at least from my understanding of it. And I've seen a few private servers, but I've never been on a private server.
Attention. Building completed.
And I need 50 more wood.
Attention. Building completed.
Where did all my units go? I can't find them. Ah, there we go. We must have an attack incoming.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Okay, let's do this.
Attention. Building completed.
They're not attacking the colony defenses anymore. Another power center, please. Huh, that's weird. But like I said, I'm in no real rush to play it on a private server, even though I like getting away from Nexon's pay-to-win feel. It's, at the same time, in the end, action gets taken against private servers so often these days that they don't live very long. We shall see.
Building completed.
I do wish you the best of luck with it, though,
Building completed.
because I adored Mopvinogi. It was unique and ahead of its time for a game that launched in Korea the same year. Wasn't it released like the same year, or like a few years after in Korea? This on the same year of it literally released like a year or two after XP. Like I think it launched the year of, but it could have been a year after Windows XP was launched. A lot of people.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Always make a backup of your source materials, especially if you're doing research on what are considered extremist regimes and stuff like that, because there's no telling how long the information will remain active or before it gets altered. It's one of the reasons why the Wayback Machine is a very useful tool. Ah.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
I mean, you gotta remember, North Korea published in its state newspaper that they had landed someone on the sun. So, I mean, you kind of have to take half their stuff with a grain of salt. Seriously, look it up.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
And with that, we've captured all this, which means that I can put down sawmills. Eight, 7, 6, 8 it is. 10, 11, 11, 9. Let's wait on that to get done building. I can use this to put down more power plants, which will then let me power the expansion of these houses a little better.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh god.
Building completed.
But nah, it's unfortunately unfortunately as it is, many places like this which are cut off from the world are taught that their leader is pretty much a straight up god or deity or birth of from, and they are their supreme ruler for life. It's how they're taught. It's how they believe. It's how they've been raised, and
Building completed.
things like that just seem normal to them because their state paper or their government said that it's so. In our countries, especially in most developed countries, you're taught to be wary of your government, to worry that your government is lying to you, things like that.
Yeah.
Which is a natural state to be in, because many times they are. And you can't look at these people and call them stupid. You can't look at them and call them ignorant. All you can do is look at them and say, and feel bad that they live in this way and hope there's a way to fix it or change it.
Attention.
I mean, they looked into the fact that a few tons of rice and fish and other material, preserved food, was sent to North Korea to be handed out to its population during a food crisis, and not a drop of that made it to the people. It all went into the hands of corrupt politicians. They literally took all of the food for themselves, and there has been, from a actual escapee has stated before, that they have they quote unquote mystery meat in their markets, which you don't ask where this meat comes from, but you know what it comes from. It's human. And it's similar to what happened in Russia whenever they had bunches of people starving.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Alrighty, so this should get me another infusion of houses.
The train has arrived at the station.
And then I just have to upgrade it one time once this energy is done, and I've done it. We've beaten the level. Oh, there's another swarm of infected. I didn't even know that. Oops. Hey, y'all. Your clearing days are done. You're gonna stand at this wall and be a human shield. I mean, I'd get mad at you too for that, but hey. Are you done yet, man? Hurry up. Tick over.
Attention. Building completed.
And there we go. We now have one. After I get more food.
Building completed.
You see, now you're making a pun similar to the name of... similar to the group that me, Amy, and Fox founded a long time ago, which if you ask them about it, they'll tell you. It's called the Bare-Handed Bears. They are the bears with bare hands who bear it all. And it was the group of me, Amy, and Fox, and it started in Rust because I was the hermit. Whenever I first joined IGP, everybody knew me as the Hermit because when everybody else was forming communities in Rust, I basically put a house in the middle of friggin' nowhere and bears kept spawning in my house. And then whenever I moved in with Amy and Fox, the bears follow. And then Maroon, one of the other moderators and admins, started spawning bears in my house because he thought it was funny. And one day we were running down one of the in the areas with radiation, and I go, okay, people, we might want to get out of here. I'm kind of bare-handed here. And they go, bare-handed? Are your hands for the bears? Are they embarrassed? And I was like, oh my god. And it stuck, so we are now the Techno Bears, or bare-handed, or something like that. All of my servers, with them, it has bear in its name. Yeah, we did that in Rust in IGP's private server before he shut it down. Did I not have enough population? I don't. Holy crap, I'm close. Once this thing gets done building, I'll have enough. But it was the start of the Barehanded Bears, and it was the group that we kind of formed into. Want to keep ticking up wood, please?
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, on the next train, we will have enough population. Now I am literally just sitting here waiting on a wave. That's it. That's all I'm doing. If I was more confident, I would just tear down my walls, but I'm not that confident. And when that's done, I'll even have these upgraded. It's sad whenever this mission went out this mission went without a hitch, and we still have an hour of recording left. So outside of that, since we're just kind of waiting on an inevitable win, how have y'all been? How you been doing? Anything you want to talk about? How's the family? How's the kids, if you have kids? How are the wives and husbands and children? How are the animals, the fur babies? You gotta love the fur babies.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
And done. The train should arrive in just over 11 hours.
Attention. Building completed.
The dragon is good. The heat is murdering me.
Building
So the dragon is your wife. Or husband. Whichever. Don't care. I don't judge. Okay, what's the dragon? Is it the thing with the big dangly balls that you make wishes with? Who's the dragon?
The train has arrived at the station.
I'll check it when we're there then.
Attention. Building completed.
I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm just wanted to do something besides standing around, so I'm just kind of throwing in extra resources and industry at the very end of the game. Because why not, right? Bump, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum. And here they come to be wiped out. I still haven't made you into a stone wall. There we go.
They are trying to break through.
Let them try.
Is everything okay?
The walls are under attack.
Look at that. Just look at it. Doesn't it look amazing? Just like... And just like hundreds die in one instant. It's awesome. Like, we have almost won this wave and it's only just gotten started. These can't even reach this wall. They can try all they want. And we won. This is literally the last one to do. And we won. Beat it. The Steel Fortress. Ooh, you're getting looked at. Go eat dinner, man. And what did you put in my Discord? That is an image I see from art. What is it? Oh, it's your movie maker. Oh, it's a video editor. I'm using Vegas Pro, so I have no idea how that works. Happy Dwagon. Who is Happy Dwagon? It's my Dwagon. Oh Lord. It's your Dwagon. Dwagon. Not the Dragon Ball Z, yeah. No, Your dragon. I don't know what to make of that, man. The Steel Fortress. But tell him I said welcome on in. Thank you for coming in. We are not exactly sure what the function of this fortress located south of the desert. Apart from a building on the north side, the rest of the complex is outdoors. You can just make some big machines in the distance, what appear to be mountains of corpses. Our scouts report that the complex is packed with infected. It looks like it was a big swarm devastated the fortress and stayed there. Try to kill the infected, but take it easy. Go one enemy at a time. If you alert the swarm, you will condemn yourself to certain death. Make sure to use the defenses in the fortress to your advantage. Worth 600 research points. Maybe we can finally figure out what happened to give everybody rabies. Or rabies Z, that they called it.
Orders from the Empire? Great.
And once his AoE is actually working. Kind of.
Interesting. Come on. For the Emperor.
And forward march we go. And so what are you? Because it's setting the thing, they don't know what it is. Unlock the dragon. Now I've got the English Dragon Ball Z theme stuck in my head. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ye be welcome. Ye be welcome there, matey. I'm gonna be here a while, aren't I? I wonder if this was some sort of like resource depot or a train yard, and that's what we're looking at. Get off the gate. Do not lean on the gate.
This will come in handy. Perfect.
Gotta be careful not to pull the whole horde.
Yes.
Which I am equivocally failing at doing.
For the humans.
Thank you, sandbags, slowing down the zombies. That's all I have to say. I still, could you imagine shooting one of these things and your gun so powerfully blows their bodies apart? Holy crap. Like, what kind of exoskeleton are you wearing?
Perfect. Great value, no doubt.
What is this place? Luckily, the barriers are slowing them down somewhat.
That's easy.
And I'm starting to pull more than I'm comfortable with. Start killing them, please.
I love it.
Okay, get out, get out, get out. Lure them into one of these. And keep shooting.
Of course. Perfect.
At least he can take a few more hits than that girl can. The girl is a quick fire for sure, and she's a lot quieter, but she cannot take a hit.
Of course.
Then again, she is fast enough to where she doesn't need to take a hit, so...
Nice. Let's go.
Alrighty. Gotta keep an eye out for shiny stuff as well.
That's easy.
Okay, and retreat behind the sandbags, please.
For the Emperor. Nice.
Get back into the sandbags, please. I am literally going to have to do a kiting on these things for every single push forward. And I still have to do this entire area over here.
Come on. They're already dead.
Shoot! Shoot her! Shoot her! And now I want to go watch Jurassic Park. I don't know why, but now this makes me want to go watch Jurassic Park. Like the original. Like the original 3 were pretty damn good. Number 2 kind of fell apart. I liked the Jurassic World number 1, but for some reason it felt less of what I expect from a Jurassic Park. And more of one of today's like action adventure films. I don't know. I'm weird. Like I liked it, but not as much. I gave it credit though. It is still pretty good. It is really entertaining.
Yes.
And who's next? Well, there's the building to the north it was talking about.
Come on.
And they just keep coming. Hey, there's another box over there I need to get.
Interesting. Come on. Of course. Silent and lethal. Perfect.
There are just so many of you.
Understood. I love it. Perfect. Of course.
That's a bit extreme with how many zombies are throwing at you. You have no backup support, and you need to use grenades to get through, but I have a feeling I'll need a grenade in there when I open the room.
For the humans! Let's go.
Must you yell?
I love it.
Kill the wabbits.
Let's go.
The rabies, anyway. Kill the rabies. Kill the rabies, people. They all have rabies. Rabies from what? I don't know, but apparently it was their change in diet from the HPP 9000, which I still don't know what the HPP 9000 is, and hopefully this building will tell me.
I hope not to find a harpy there.
I can't promise you anything, bud.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
I'm guessing.
Great. No fear. No problem. So glad to do it. Of course.
And more grenades. Some, what, murder? Yeah, not me.
Let's kill the enemies of the Empire. Come on.
I mean, would you consider this murder at this point? They're not even human anymore.
All right. Nice. The party has just begun. For the Empire.
Woo! Are you kidding? I was nowhere near close enough to that. Are you kidding me? Shut up, Myra. I kinda did, but I was like, nah. It can't work that way. I'm not actually gonna shoot it. Now I gotta go back in and do it again. Okay, then. I'm just gonna blow those up before I enter that area. I'm also taking off my headphones because I have a feeling I'm talking way too loud and my ears are hurting for wearing my headphones for too long. They're just a cheap pair of Sony headphones, so they don't exactly do good over a long time. They just are hurting your ear. Like, they're $12 headphones. I mean,
This is going to be fun. Yes.
I do, but money is money, and I need the money I do have. What little bit I do get in donations usually goes towards to community server, or in some very rare cases I'll put it towards an upgrade on my computer so that it can keep ticking along and I can keep giving content. For the most part, I recently started putting my donations towards upgrades. I don't drink, so definitely not towards beer. I don't drink, man. The last time I had anything to drink, I was too young. I can't say on stream how young I was because, I don't think I'm allowed to. Wait a minute, it's me and I'm of age now. It shouldn't matter. I was 13. And the last thing I had to drink was I told my dad I wanted to try some, so he poured me a little shot glass of vodka. Nothing to cut it with. Nothing else, straight vodka. And it convinced me I didn't want to drink. I'm done.
Understood.
Smartest thing I think he's ever done.
Amazing.
He did it on purpose. He did it so that I would taste it, and for growing up, like, okay, if this is what alcohol tastes like, then I'm good without it.
Let's do it.
And now that I'm older, it's like, even though I know that not all alcohol that's way, in fact, a friend of mine gave me another shot glass recently, and I don't really call that drinking at this point because of my size. And it was of what was it? I can't remember now. But it was pretty low. It was like 19 proof, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And it was or 19 or 20 proof, and it wasn't that big of a deal. It tasted okay. But I just can't see myself doing it. It was Smirnoff, man. It was super cheap vodka.
Of course. No fear. I love it. Those heads are calling for a bullet. That's easy.
I give him a credit. He knows how to keep a kid from ever wanting to drink again.
Of course.
Hey, Frostbite. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. If you ever end up joining the Discord, remember, we wield the brooms, we worship the flame, and we run from the dong of Shrek, which Amy wields with utmost power. Be prepared to run. Remember, for Amy, Shrek is love, Shrek is life, and we are all but torturous souls in her path. Be prepared to run. I'm sure the guys here can tell you.
It looks great.
You can run like hell, Art, but I don't think you can run fast enough.
Perfect. All right. Not sure, but let's do it. Okay.
Gotta clear this area, gotta clear this area. I do not want a repeat of last time. Well, I've never brewed my own, man, so I can't tell you. I have a dude I used to work with. I guess you could call him a friend. Name is, I can't give him his actual name. I'll have his permission. What's laggy? The game? Doesn't look laggy to me. Everything's working fine. I have no drop frames, and YouTube and Twitch are running with a 0.5 second delay, so... I said, I've not hours, not hours. Horrors. I've been invited out before, like people even at work have invited me to come going like to like a bar or a pub with them and hanging out and just drinking lightly, and I still turn it down. I don't have a social life. It's literally I come to work and then I come here and I stream and I go to bed and I go to work. Yeah, I know, which is another reason why I turned it down. You're like, well, why don't you date? Because I can't afford it. Dating takes money. I don't care if you have that person who loves you dearly and money isn't a thing. It still takes money. I come home to work on a stream or a YouTube video, to go to sleep, to get back up, to go to work, to do the same thing again. Even on my days off, I'm having to plan streams. The one time I dated in my life was still too damn expensive. Well, for me, it's like if I ever go, especially if I had my license, which I don't have, I would have to go just for the fact of being a designated driver. Because I don't drink. And so I could get invited, but I'd be the designated driver. But at first, I'd have to get a license and learn to be able to drive. Like, I would be the permanent designated driver. And around here, a bar is held responsible if you get into an accident. If you're drinking at the bar and the barkeep does not, and you go to leave without a designated driver, then the barkeep is required to take your keys, or the bouncer. They're required to take your keys and call you a cab. And believe it or not, that cab fee can be refunded on your taxes. Like, the bar usually pays for it. Well, some do, some don't, but whoever pays for it, it can be refunded on your taxes. But nonetheless, if you are a designated driver, almost all bars, clubs, and pubs here give you a stamp that prevents you from ever buying alcohol. Like, they can see your stamp at all times. You say that, but a single shirt and a single pair of pants, for me, costs about $70. And we're not talking designer stuff. We're talking stuff for work. We're talking a regular shirt, which costs me about $30, $40 with the embroidery, which I have to have for my company. And the pants cost me between $40 and $50 for a pair. Like, AKA one thing of pants. No, one thing of pants, as in like one set. I don't know how you say it. It's called a pair of pants. It's two leggings. Two legs. Okay, well, underwear is a bit different. I can, a thing of boxers cost me about $15 for a pack of 5. And socks cost me, socks cost me about $10 for a pack of 20. Man, I don't go with no expensive boxer brief. Mine are friggin' Fruit of the Loom, come in a pack of 5 to 10 and cost between $15 and $20 respectively.
Interesting indeed.
It's just gotta cover my junk, that's it. Ugh, my clothes get washed daily, man. Daily.
For the Empire. Okay. Yes.
I know how much bra and underwear cost for women. I live with my mother, and for the longest time, I don't know how to come across that subject. My brother, who used to be my sister. For the sake of this discussion.
So glad to do it. No problem.
And trust me, I've seen how expensive it gets. I get you. Yeah. I'm not sure how you go about that. I'm trying to be respectful of it, but it's not easy when you've said or sister your entire life and then suddenly it's brother. You're kind of, you know what I mean? It's not easy to switch over. Something that I don't think he ever got was that pronouns aren't something that someone can just switch over on their head. Oh my god, now you're this. Congratulations. It's not. It's hard. If I've called someone one name my entire life, there's a very little chance I'm ever going to call you anything else. Not out of spite, not out of hatred. It's just, it's very, very hard for me to switch names. It's like I had this dude I grew up with, and the entire time I knew him, I called him Bob. That's it, Bob. That's all I've ever known him as is Bob. His name is Charles. There's no Bob in there at all. But when I finally learned his name, I couldn't switch it over because I have known him for Bob for too long. I mean, you're not wrong. Jesus, how many are there?
Let's go. That's easy.
I have a friend with a chance of open. Look, apparently they're happy. They've already been through all he's happy. He's already been through all of his hormone treatments and has top surgery scheduled for October, and apparently is happy that way. I said it's not my body, it's not my life, it's not my decision. That's my view on everything, from abortion to homosexuality. That's not my body, not my life, not my choice. Whatever makes you happiest is what you should do. I don't judge for it. I don't think anything more or less of a person for it. Be you. That's all I say. I don't understand where people get the idea where it's any of their business in the first place.
The party has just begun.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just stop this topic now. Simply because we don't want any arguments to burst out. We are all of our own opinion, and we're just gonna agree as we agree and let it be. I don't have anything against any of your point of views. They are yours, and you're definitely entitled to them. But at the same time, I also don't want anything breaking out into an argument in the middle of chat. So let's all move on. Thank you all for being understanding.
Okay.
I also happen to be out of grenades, and I feel very precarious right now. Oh, shoot! They're coming for me! They want me! They can't have me! No! I did run. I have one health kit, but I'm trying to save it for an emergency situation. I don't want that emergency situation to be now.
Let me blow up some heads. What do we have here?
Keep shooting. Never stop firing. There should never be a reason why you would stop firing.
Of course.
Make them path the long way around. That's all you gotta do. By standing here, you're pulling the entire horde through both the fence and coming at you. They have to hit bags and slow down, so you win. And then sometimes their pathing goofs up where they're stuck against the wall and I can just shoot them. Run, boy, run. If y'all have never heard Woodkid, they are amazing. Like, I love Woodkid's music. Like, it is a really good group. And what I really love is the fact they actually mix in, like, orchestra music into this very strange mix of almost like... I don't know how to call it. Yeah, I did, but I'm trying not to... Ooh, you know what? Used.
Glorious Quintus. Perfect. For the Empire.
Keep it coming, people. Keep it coming. If you've ever heard Iron by Woodkid or Run Boy Run, oh, and then they had a concert in my area and I had to miss it, and that was upsetting. Like, I really wanted to go to it because their live concerts are amazing to watch. Like, visually, the music, the way they have everything set up with the bands and orchestra, the musicians themselves, it's amazing. Like, what other mainstream, or not really call it mainstream, but in the light music group do you know who will actually bring entire, like, drum lines, trumpets, trombones, and things like that, and bring it out into music mixed with almost electronic style into an actual concert, and it turn out good? It's kind of like going to see, like, I wish I had gone to see it whenever it was Machine Supremacy. Now, that was also a good group I wish I could see. And they also had a view in my area and I missed it. Steamboat. What's Steamboat? I said, look up Woodkid. Look up either Woodkid Run. If you've ever seen the trailer to Dying Light, Run, and it has the music Run Boy Run, that is Woodkid.
No problem.
Which, trust me, surprised me to hear their music being played for the trailer of the game, but... We've almost cleared out all the infection in this area. Good. And we haven't blown ourselves up yet, but it's getting close.
That's easy.
There's a shiny right there I need to get. And there's a health kit up there.
Come on. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire.
Yes, let's.
No fear. Nice. Come on. For the humans.
For the humans. Steam-powered giraffe? What the hell is steam-powered giraffe? You're gonna have to update me on that one, because I cannot say I have ever heard of steam-powered giraffe. And drop a link in the link section in the Discord. I'll check it out later.
Nice. Wonderful. You made my day. They're already dead.
No shit, they're undead.
humans!
Shoot him! Shoot them all! Let me see something real quick. And that is Woodkid. That's one of them. That's Volcano Live. But what you should also look up is either Run Boy Run or Iron. I'm sure y'all have heard that one before.
Ready. Let's go. So glad to do it.
There we go. Now I don't have to worry about them anymore.
Looks worth taking. Let's go. Those heads are calling for a bullet.
Alright, I see bones in there and I am suddenly worried. Am I about to get hit by a spitty boy? Because I see green sludge right there, and I see bones everywhere, so spitters. And yes, I said spitty boy. I watched a video from Kibitz, and he calls them spitty boys, and now it's stuck in my head. Spitters.
Of course.
Spitters.
Excellent idea, sir. Wonderful. For the humans.
HPP, attention, raw material storage at 100% HPP units off. Total power failure in the complex. So this is an HPP, but what is an HPP? It produced the food. But what is an HPP?
Yes.
The hell? They were eating the zombies? Like, the actual thing is crammed full of zombies, and they were eating the zombies, and that's... Well, yeah, I could see that causing you to go insane.
Great value.
You were eating corrupted humans. What the hell?
What do we have?
Look at that.
Let's go.
Apparently no one did ask where the mystery meat came from.
Good quality. Let's go.
That is a bit disturbing. So they were literally taking humans that came down, I'm guessing they take humans who came down with the disease, and basically fed them into these giant meat grinders, which reprocess them into other like fake meats, or well, real meats and like fake vegetables. And the virus was not properly destroyed and was transferring over and caused it to spread.
Of course. For the humans. Yes. The party has just begun. Of course.
I mean, no wonder the thing spread out of control. This is apparently what caused a population of 80 billion to suddenly have a food surplus. And so what if they were actually taking like poor areas and letting the people catch diseases and then grinding them up for food and stating and not telling you what it was coming from, and that's why you got sick. I could see a government doing that.
Priceless. This is for the Empire. Interesting. Come on.
Jesus. And so this is where it ground them up and pushed it out. I'm guessing this is where it turned it into a mush to turn it into something else. This is disturbing, and I hope I mean, in many science fiction novels that I've read, that is an actual thing, especially in what are known as fringe societies in space. They're things that are societies that live. They're not. But they're very, very hardy things. If you don't properly dispose of the virus, then, you know what I mean? They'll just make a comeback.
All right. For the humans.
And so all that's left is over here. That is very disturbing to me. But it is something like, if you've ever read a good like, what's it called? The Soleus saga? Soleus Trinity? I forgot what it's called. I gotta look it up. Attention, shipments will be dispatched in order of priority use of corresponding forms for a new HPP application. But in it, it's like the shores of tomorrow, the depths of time, and I forgot the other one is. And what it is like there are societies like Earth expanded outwards. We had the way to terraform, but we terraformed too quickly. And this actually makes sense. In actual science, you do not terraform something quickly. You take thousands of years, so that as the new ecosystem slowly spreads outwards and takes over, it actually creates a stable system. Because you are making changes to an entire planet, you want each system to be in balance with the next. So you go slowly, terraforming at a single spot and letting it spread outwards. Weather patterns, atmosphere, everything will adjust slowly over time. If you do it quickly, like they did in this book, they did it over the course of 100 to 200 years every planet. The planets will eventually destabilize the atmospheres and in ecologies and reject itself, and people start flooding back to Earth, and it ends up overwhelming Earth, causing a destabilization there. But in some of these areas, they are fringe societies. They have barely enough power to function, but they function. Terraforming already failed, but the people remain, and in order to live, you have to save every resource. A person dies, you don't burn them or bury them. You put them in a machine which tears them down to their base elements and rebuilds it into fertilizer and clothing and stuff like that, because you don't have anything to waste. Oh shit. Run. Run like your life depends on it. And so if you're like on a fringe society that has almost no resources left, I can see you doing where you're taking the dead or the infected and using them to make food. But if you're not, you're just asking for trouble.
I hope not to find a harpy there. Okay. Let's go. Perfect.
And sorry, my inner nerd was showing.
Okay. For the Empire.
I admit I have spent countless thousands. I have spent more hours reading than I have playing video games, and I've spent a significant amount of time playing video games. If you ever want to look up some, let me put it to you this way: I've had a like by the second grade, I had a 10th grade reading level, and I've never really stopped putting down books. I don't know if any of y'all remember this. Do you ever remember a book series from way back when called Artemis Fowl? It was like 5 or 6 books long. Oh, it was a good series, man.
Some heads. Of course. Let's go.
I have the entire complete series here, actually. I didn't read the last book until I was like 20, even though it is a novel series made for young teens. My dad was one of those religious ones who thought Harry Potter was the devil, and so I didn't really get to read it that much. I saw more of it through the movies than I did in reading the books. I got to like book 4 before my dad found out I was reading it, and then literally sent a note to the library which banned me from reading the rest of them.
Interesting. Come on.
I didn't see Chubby over there.
Understood. Of course. For the glory of Quintus. That's easy.
I got half for getting B's and granted for A's, so I get the feeling, man. I was not like my brother and sister can get 80s and be fine. I'm not allowed to get below, I wasn't allowed to get below a 90, or it was restriction. And restriction was anything and everything electronic, from a CD player, a cassette tape player, a TV, cable access, the computer, dial-up internet at the time. That's how old I am. All of that was taken away from me. I was allowed to come home, do my book work, eat, take a shower, go to bed, and go back to school. That was my life anytime I made below a 90. It was torture. You were not allowed, so I never had social excursions because I wasn't allowed to. It's part of the reasons why I don't know how to interact in a social environment. My actual experience in a social environment didn't come until I started working where I work now, and I was required to deal with thousands of customers a day.
Interesting indeed. Wonderful.
He didn't care. All he knew is that the TV invalid, whatever the fuck you call it, the dude on TV who did all the preaching said that it was bad for you and it was the devil's work, and he was all about that, and so he refused to think for himself there.
Interesting.
He did the same thing with Pokemon.
What do we have here? Priceless. Okay. Amazing.
There is a lot in this room.
Amazing.
So much shiny.
Great value, no doubt. Interesting.
I am literally looting this place.
Interesting indeed. Good quality. Come on. Looks worth taking.
And so I'm missing one thing somewhere that's shiny. For points for Quintus. Where? Do y'all see anything shiny? There it is.
This would be
Oh, I'm missing another one. Joy. Let me know if you see something shiny. This is my least favorite part of these missions. Searching for that one chest you accidentally missed. Or that one tiny, insignificant little item that's laying on the... There it is. But nah, Artemis Fowl was basically, there's a genius level, like, 12, 13-year-old kid. And he basically knows that fairy and fairy folk exist, and he has evidence of it. And so he, in order to push that goal of, you know, proving it, he ends up luring one in and capturing her. And fairy folk and like fairies, elves, gnomes, moles, not moles, dwarves, they all live underground.
Okay.
But anywho, the way it works is, whenever you capture a fairy, you can make a ransom of gold from it, and it must give you its gold collection. However, if you give these fairy folk gold in return, you can make a wish. And that's how it works. They live underground because that's where they fled as the mudmen, aka humans, who evolved out of the mud, as they said. Basically climbing up out while basically going from the forest, always covered in mud and dirt and blood and grime as they fought each other, took over the surface. They had to retreat underground, and they now live near the mantle where there's so much energy and heat escaping the planet. They live there. But he captures it. It's all about, you have to read it. It's called, look at the Artemis Fowl series. The first one is called Artemis Fowl. Now, what actually got me into the book, though, before anything else, was I noticed at the very bottom of the book is what's known as a transcription cipher. AKA, they took the letters of the alphabet and translated them over to symbols, a different symbol which represents the fairy language. You should be able to get a hard copy. I think you can still buy them online. But you gotta look for the right ones. If you want the ones that I'm talking about, you gotta get the older ones. And at the bottom, that's fine. But the thing is, in the book, it has 2 pages. One written in the fairy in Gnomish, one written in English, and with it you can build your own cipher, your own translation cipher, and translate the text at the bottom of the book and figure out what it says. But it's actually a very good book, a very good series. Like, it's kind of like the series of unfortunate events. Someone do the Discord thing. And there you go. Let's see, there's also the series of unfortunate events. Yep. I don't know if you've ever read the series of unfortunate events, but it's really good. Oh, and Myru, guess what? After the end of all this, we now have the Titan. The gentleman pilots a formidable killing machine. It has ultra-fast burst shot and a wide area of effect, and it's a giant mech. And now we've also got the exoskeleton, meaning I can fire rockets everywhere. We're going to get biochemistry for upgraded farms, and I'm going to get a lightning spire, which gives you a buttload of energy. We've got mechs. Thanatos is a powerful rocket launcher with a very long range. It can annihilate dozens of infected people with a single shot. When the enemies are too close, Thanatos will fight face to face. Okay, let's read this newspaper. Humankind's Last Stand. That's not the newspaper I was looking for. The efforts to exterminate the infected have transformed our megacities into destitute ruins. Bombs, napalm, fire, and nuclear weaponry had devastated our once beautiful civilization, leaving hellish remains in their wake. While many infected have been killed, they're increasing in troubling numbers. Experts claim that the infected outnumber humans 100,000 to 1. Most survivors are fleeing megacities, seeking refuge in the vast unknown. But the infected lay in wait for familiar scent of human flesh, a detection of pheromone, even a muted sound. They are in the hundreds of millions now, and together they ravage the prey with fury unlike any other. Their insatiable hunger has led the infected to expand their territory, searching for meat anywhere they can. They continue to migrate, many in hordes, others alone. After the fall of our nation's capital, the remaining government officials have regrouped within the few cities that still fall under human control. The acting head of NIDI, National Infectious Disease Institute, Dr. Whitney, has unveiled the details of Project Phoenix, the latest attempt to fight the pandemic through genetically modified humans. These new mutants will be as resilient, strong, and aggressive as the infected, while then maintaining typical human intelligence and consciousness. Engineers have designed exoskeletal features that are said to increase speed and strength. These mutants could be the ultimate weapon in our fight for the survival of humankind. And by the way, you can actually make these mutants if I unlock the research. They are fast. When they swing their arms, they can kill between 10 and 15 zombies. They're faster than a harpies, but they don't have as much HP as a titan. And let's see, for you, speed, improved vision, effect radius. So I can actually increase his, I'm going to increase his effect radius now. Now he has a larger AoE. So the next thing I need to do is another effect radius right here. And then I can do this, which gives him higher attack speed. This one will give him even more damage. And this one will give him even more damage. So he'll hit a higher range of attack. He'll do more damage and he'll fire faster. So next up that we'd have to do is the Resistance, the Wasteland of the Giants, the Noxious Swamp, or the Resistance. These three are the next areas out. And we are almost done with this map. We have cleared so much. We're nearing the final hurdle, people. Final hurdle. But nah, like I said, I have quite a few book series you should look up. Yep, I've got mechs now, so... But you know what? We're going to stop it here for the night. I need to go ahead and start, well, no, not everything easy mode, because now the hordes are gigantic. Whenever you reach the level 4 areas, like the Noxious Swamps and the Wastelands, the horde sizes are about 10 to 20 times what they've been so far, so they're gigantic. But you know what? Thank you everyone for coming in. And for those of you who don't know, let's check up to see how many zombies have been killed by everyone. Alright, so there's been 110,333,527,752 zombies killed in this game so far. I've killed 149,000 myself. Jesus. But yeah, it's time to call it quits and go ahead and start toning down for the night. We did a good job. We actually managed to beat everything. I'd like to thank Ragnar Darkwood and Frostbite 237 for joining us. And I hope y'all have a good night. Tune in and I'll put up the outro. Just gotta load it up. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.
Dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dark Thank you. Thank you very much.